Okay. Now, hopefully my mic is on this time. My apologies for starting the stream 30 minutes late. Or technically 15 minutes. I started the stream 15 minutes ago. Had to deal with my dog. He ain't got no food in his bowl. Internet acting up. All that crap. But it is what it is. I ain't about to keep dwelling on it. Anyway, hopefully y'all having a good day, a good night tonight. We're gonna hop right into it. But before we actually hop right into it, there's something I need to say, because I've seen this being said a lot across, I guess, YouTube mainly, and it's this whole thing where niggas are talking about Zenless Zone Zero has lost its flair when it comes down to character design, and niggas are using. Hold on, let me show you.
Needs numbers, huh?
Niggas are using.
I only handle tech.
Where's she at?
I can help you ward off
Niggas are using
misfortune and
Yishin Shifu, and those. Hold up. The damn thing is lagging. Hold up. Let me know. Are y'all experiencing lag on y'all ends? Hopefully y'all not experiencing any lag, because I'm experiencing it on my laptop. Because I don't want to keep yapping and then y'all miss out what I'm talking about. Okay, perfect. No lag. Alright, let me continue then. I'm seeing this a lot where niggas are talking about some Zenless Zone Zero has lost its design flair because of characters like because of Shifu and those two new rupture units that's coming out. Right? People have jumped the gun and doom posted. Well, they've been doom posting since, what was it, version... No, niggas been doom posting ever since they revealed those two new rupture units. That, Zenless Zone Zero has lost its character design flair. And it's just like, nigga, no. You can't use 3 characters in the game's entire character roster to sit here and say, Zenless fell off on character design. What? Does that make any sense to y'all? You know, it's so dumb to make that claim. Right?
Let's start.
Niggas will look at those 3 characters versus what? Alice, Hugo, well, who else came out? Yuza, and the rest of these niggas who came out in version 2.
Ready. Number 0.
And like, we know the Idol faction is coming in the future as well. And that new furry short stack as well. That's coming. That's probably gonna come out in version 2.4.
Number
possibly.
0.
But like, you get what I'm getting at, right?
I really like
Standing by.
Yahoo! See, at your service.
Numbers.
I really like your scent.
Seed is a cornball. Anyway,
Officer, this is
anyway, what do you get the point of
Do
it?
you want
It's
me to
so dumb.
fight? Or cook?
And let me read it. I see RQ to put A left and right. I mean, they just expanded their tyrant races. Exactly. Right? And to see people doom post about it, talking about something, Zenless Zone Zero lost its flavor and character design. And it's like, nigga, 3 characters out of the whole roster? Are you serious? See where is raised by robot. Now, I haven't seen no one make the claim that Seed's character design is an example of Zenless falling off on character design. I haven't seen nothing like that, nor have I seen people make the same claim with Ophis. They particularly just aim at Shifu and those 2 rupture units that's coming. Well, they don't mention Monato, obviously, because Monato not a part of that conversation. Anyway, let's get into it. I know I'm wasting time, so we go ahead and get right into it. What's up, Hayachi? Are you a subscriber? Hayasuchi. Are you a subscriber? Or are you new here? Is that little rabbit or 18 plus though? Is a real question because if she is, oh boy. I'm not sure why they just say that since he jiggles crazy and of course people see each other like Julian. Yes. Oh, okay. So you're saying you are a subscriber? That means you just haven't been here for a while. If so, okay, cool, cool, cool. Nice. What's up? How you doing, bro? Welcome back. Me personally, I don't give two f's the age of that short stack furry. I already knew what type of timing these niggas was on the moment they introduced such a concept. I already knew what time it was gonna be. Bro, how many months has it been? I'm pretty sure it's only been 2.0, 2.1, 2.2. Man, it's only been like 3 months since 2.0 season 2 started, right? And I'm like, I already called how this was gonna be the season of furries. Who you talking to? Joshua, can you not see Hayashi in the chat? Probably because you blocked them. I was here when you called me. I'll be in. How can I? I don't know. Apparently, people can block other individuals in the YouTube chat by themselves. Like, I'm surprised you ain't see Hayachi talking in the chat. Medium size and all thighs. Not gonna lie, her ass looks nice though. All right, cool, cool, cool. Now, where were we? Oh, this is what I was saying. I come across a YouTube comment section. Of course, it belongs to I forgot what. Damn, it's been so long since something TV. I forgot his name, but he's open lolly lover. He made a YouTube short today. I didn't listen to the YouTube short, but I went through the comment section. I saw someone make the claim that the proxy siblings have not developed at all in Zenless Zone Zero, and I was like, what? Not developed? They have developed physically, yes. Their goal and objective, of course, still remains the same. But another aspect that they've developed in is they have a variety of contacts and individuals that they link up with. Their group of contacts continue to expand even into the government level.
Hey kids, I trust you've been well. The miasma shrouding Lemnian Hollow still hasn't cleared, and since Waifei Peninsula is also a major production area for porcelain ore, I imagine the air quality there isn't so great.
Also, make sure you hit that like button. Thank you.
Isn't the spreading miasma more worrying than the air quality issue? Do you have any plans to handle it, Mr. Mayor?
A close attendant friend of mine once told me that, as a senior, it's more friendly to start with some pleasantries before diving into the main topic. But enough small talk. I'm calling about the continued threat of the miasma and the dangers still posed by the exaltists. Miasma is a natural byproduct within the hollows, a unique form of ether that causes more severe corruption effects than ordinary ether, producing even more powerful ethereals and sacrifices.
Ooh, interesting. Also, I wonder, has me streaming repetitively over the course of, since I would say, Sunday? I wonder, has that affected my viewership? That now I notice that my number of viewers spike up to at least 6, 7, or 8, or even 10 randomly. Is because I'm streaming more and I'm pumping it out more and more back to back.
That's nothing new to you two, Phaethon, but the miasma raging within Lemnian Hollow has far exceeded what natural seepage could produce.
It's because of the Exaltists. They've been using miasma to research and create sacrifices, which has caused miasma to spread rampantly within the Hollow.
That's right. From thwarting the Exaltists' plan to seize control of Wi-Fi Peninsula to dismantling Porsalumex, everything you've done has surely dealt a major blow to the Exaltists' influence in the region.
But the Exaltists' actions are still harming the people of Wi-Fi Peninsula. And the miasma in Lemnian Hollow shows no sign of letting up.
Which brings me to the reason I'm troubling you both this time. The opportunity to root out that evil once and for all has finally arrived. Porsalumex's co-chief executive officer Ferox secretly allied with the Exaltists to carry out unlawful hollow experiments, seriously endangering the safety and interests of Wi-Fi Peninsula's citizens and businesses. I'll spare you all the official jargon, but in short, Porsalumex's influence and control over Wi-Fi Peninsula have been significantly restricted. But investigations and operations by the city government in Wi-Fi Peninsula are still being hindered because another major player has rolled in. A defense force unit, led by Major General Lorenz, has been deployed to Wi-Fi Peninsula over the past few days, imposing temporary military control to investigate Porsalumex and contain the Exaltist threat.
The Defense Force wasn't involved with the issues in Wi-Fi Peninsula before. So why'd they show up now?
Wi-Fi Peninsula is a key porcelain production area after all, and has always been a highly contested prize amongst the city's various official powers. Besides protecting the city, everyone is eager to claim a bigger share of the wealth and influence it provides.
You should call you put on the AI website sometime for content. Convince Miyabi, convince her Miyabi, and would be in 1v1. So I don't think I'll be able to even make a video out of that because I'll try to find a way to screen record my phone. If I try to, because I can't download it on my. I can't try to use that on my computer. My computer won't download such apps or whatever. Oh, let me. Hopefully we will see Otto Girl just like how we met Lucia in the bottle event. Oh, really? We meet Lucia in the bottle event? Wow, look at that. Meeting a character in a version update right before they get released. Something people were making grandiose claims that didn't happen for these new characters. Crazy. Yeah, let me read. Okay, hello, you go for Goblin, right? Who have that buzz heavy attacks for her? I think I may have a 4-star character that buffs heavy attacks for her, but I gotta go back and look at my account.
Major General Lorenz is no easygoing man. Ruthless would be the mildest way to describe him when it comes to achieving his goals. According to my sources, he has a close personal relationship with Porsalumex's other co-chief executive officer, Lucro, and the two often work together. With Ferox's downfall, Lucro secured Lorenz's support by offering him a share of Wi-Fi Peninsula's interests. Having the backing of a Defense Force Major General would greatly benefit his dealings within TOPS.
Sounds like a power struggle between TOPS and the Defense Force. But where exactly is this opportunity to take out the Exaltist remnants?
According to the action plan the Defense Force submitted to the city, eradicate the Exaltists sits at the top of their agenda. That's also their most legitimate reason for deploying to Wi-Fi Peninsula. Of course, I don't believe Lorenz is only there to dutifully protect the city, but with Porsalumex and the Defense Force already muddying the waters, a heavy-handed move by the municipal government could turn the conflict into a turf war over interests.
Oh, let me read. But they have done that though. We even had that ID event where we saw Bernice and CC for the first time before they got released. Oh no, I'm not saying that Zenless Zone Zero doesn't do that. What I'm saying is that people were making such grand claims that for the version 2.3 characters, especially those two rupture units, people were making this grand claim of, oh, since they didn't appear in the story at all, therefore them being drip marketed is bad and it doesn't make no sense. Despite the fact we've had characters appear in limited time events. The reason I didn't even mention any limited time events in my video was because one, A, I forgot about that, and two was because since I didn't know in what form or fashion were those two rupture units going to be drip marketed in, right? At least in the game, I didn't know if they were going to appear in an event or not, so that's why I didn't even bother mentioning it in my video. But now knowing that they appeared in the 2.2 limited time event, it basically just keeps proving me right.
I won't pretend I'm above it all, but I do believe that protecting the citizens' safety is more important than short-term gains. That's why neither the city government nor Yunquei Summit can act directly this time. But for you, Phaethon,
Yes, Phaethon. A legend among proxies. An outlaw of the underground. The last disciple of a secret research institute. Mayor Mayflower's wondrous right hand. The one who saved the Void Hunter from the brink of collapse. It's my time to shine again, right?
to be honest, I won't need all those people helping me. But you're right. It's time for the protagonist to take the stage. I spotted the name Obel Squad on the Defense Forces unit roster. I've heard of their past exploits, and some of their members have had both professional and personal dealings with you. I believe they could be a trustworthy source of support. Their commanding officer this time is Miss Isolde, who worked with you during the investigation into the Exaltists in Porcelumex. I assume you're already well acquainted with her.
So we'll be taking part in the operation against the Exaltists as proxies working with the Defense Force?
Exactly. But the title proxy won't fly in the Defense Force's operational report. You'll be introduced as special holotech advisors and the Mayor's special envoy for military operations during your visit with the Defense Force. Sorry, official organizations do love to make up long and difficult-to-remember titles, but sometimes those titles can come in handy. Though I have to say, the ones you came up with a moment ago did sound a lot cooler.
Oh, I don't know if I said this earlier, but make sure y'all hit that like button for your boy. Thank you, appreciate it. It helps your boy out. Your boy been doing wondrous lately. The two YouTube shorts I posted, they were great. Doing immaculately. Surprisingly, my Woo-Wah thumbnail, my Woo-Wah short is overtaking my Genshin short. And I noticed that I did a spelling error in it today. I noticed, I was like, oh snap, I did a spelling error. I say got down dirty instead of saying got done dirty. But I was like, you know what, we gonna keep running with it. And it won't even let me edit that word at all. That's what really sucks.
By the way, we came across a few scattered clues about our teacher in the last mission, but we still didn't make any real headway.
There's still no solid intel on Miss Carol Arna, but within the limits permitted by the Defense Force, you're still free to pursue her whereabouts as you see fit. I've already informed the Defense Force and Miss Isolde in advance. The specific plans and arrangements will be up to you two to discuss with Isolde and Obel Squad. Well, I have official duties to attend to, and you both have an important mission ahead, so let's keep it brief. Once again, I wish you the best of luck.
My bad, I was replying to a comment. Let me read real quick. You know what's funny about Lucia is that she's the ghost. So far we've seen Idol Piper on the Summon Planet, and now they show us this on the bottle event. Honestly, I like Lucy because her summons that ether meat bull or whatever it's called. Speaking of that short, I saw a videos at McDonald's. No, not that nigga working at McDonald's. Actually, you know what? I was thinking about going to get McDonald's on my way home today from work. I'm glad I didn't go because I would have saw that nigga videos being like, "Sir, did you order this?" It would have been diabolical. I would have told that nigga, "This is what you doing now? This the path you walking down? You satisfied?" Oh, for anybody here who plays in the Zone Zero, I would like to ask y'all this question. Do y'all... I'm pretty sure I mentioned it earlier about the whole main character not developing. But I would like to ask y'all this question. Do y'all think that the proxy siblings have developed as the game has progressed? And this development can be either way, whether it be physical, power-wise, whatever their main goal objective. Granted, I would argue that their main goal objective hasn't really changed. It's still the same thing until otherwise, which is why I think their main goal might change as the story progresses, but we have to wait and see for that. A dream made from the impulses and Magus memory. Oh, we're getting this off rip? Oh, interesting.
The Hollow hit City Center out of nowhere. Without support from the Obsidian Division, they won't hold for long.
I knew you couldn't count on Helios's warning systems.
Doesn't matter. We've seen worse, haven't we?
The track we're guarding this time is a key route for evacuating civilians and transporting aid. This is our last line of defense. The civilians are right behind us. We must hold the line.
Magus, you're late today?
You never miss Captain's pep talk.
Let me guess. You were off doing last-minute gear checks for us. Still, they've got a point. Tardiness is unacceptable, soldier.
Obsidian Division. Agamemnon Squad assembled.
She sat here and shot her with the freaking Denny gun. I'm like, you can't be carrying around that in the freaking... on the base. Nigga, I would have been looking for a real gun. I'll pull mine out.
Obsidian Division. Agamemnon Squad. Requesting backup. Obsidian Division. Agamemnon Squad. Requesting backup.
Fall back, Orpheus.
Fall back. No. No. We have to kill it. Whatever it takes. Get back. I'm from Yunkoi Summit.
Okay. This explains they're this is an interesting piece of information though, that why they're tied to this location. Okay, that's home Shifu's big sis.
We'll hold the line from here. You can fall back now, comrades. Everyone, we can still save them.
Bro, could you imagine they released Shifu's big sis as a playable character? Niggas would be doom posting everywhere talking about something. Wow, look at this. They're still reusing character design. Blah, 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 blah. And it's like, bro, they are from the same effing faction, my guy.
And the civilians, they're right behind us. We can't back down. We cannot fall back.
So, is this the end? Revenge. Against what? The Hollow? Against everything. I've already lost everything.
So homegirl was dying. Wait, so did she transfer her consciousness into a robo gun? This is crazy. We're already starting.
Captain Magus?
We're already starting off dark.
Nagus. Nagus, were you dreaming again?
Intelligent constructs don't dream. It was just leftover cache fragments tucked away deep in my memory module.
So, were you dreaming about the past again?
It's a good thing you gave up your studies at the meta school to enlist, Orphe.
What can I say? My brain can be a bit slow at times. Anyway, Magus, you talk in your sleep all the time.
I still find it utterly ridiculous how niggas were talking about some, oh, Orphe's personality doesn't match what they showed off in the 2D artwork for the teaser for season 2. And it's like, nigga, can a character not be serious when it's time to be serious and be a goofball and be themselves when they're off the clock? Like, nigga, what? It was by far the most dumbest thing I have seen people complain about in relation to Zenless Zone Zero. I swear to God, on everything. Season 2 of Zenless Zone Zero was the premium time of straight doom posting. And niggas have continued to doom post about Zenless Zone Zero since the start of Season 2. The entire year of Zenless Zone Zero, Season 2, has been doom post year. It's just wanting the game to fail. Blatantly. Woo-Wah Season 2, or the second 2.0 version era of freaking Woo-Wah, you don't see no type of doom posting in the slightest. Niggas are not carrying that same type of energy. But they want to carry it for Zenless Zone Zero because it's a Hoyo game. Make it make sense.
I don't sleep. It's a self-diagnostic mode. And I've told you before, use my proper title while on duty. And stop eavesdropping on me.
Yes, Captain Magus! I swear, I'll never listen to you sleep talking again. But given how you're always right behind me, it's kinda hard not to overhear.
It's not sleep talking. It's echoes of residual signals from the vocal module during self-diagnostic mode.
Yes, Captain Magus! I swear, I'll never eavesdrop on your, whatever that was during self-diagnostic mode again.
Still, it's strange. I actually overslept today. I mean, my self-diagnostic ran longer than expected.
This girl keeps on something. Oh, nigga, you slept. Good gracious. Anyway, let me read. Let me see, where was that? Where was I last? Not read. It's long again. I want you to form the sweet robot. I'd be dead afraid to talk to Magus. It's literally just a gun pointing at you. Imagine if she shot you on accident. Yeah, that'd be diabolical work. Make sure you hit that like button. Thank you.
Feels like some kind of bad omen.
Are intelligent constructs superstitious too?
Well, I am just like you. An idiot who dropped out of school to join the military. Superstition is the only knowledge I've got that I can actually rely on. Enough breakfast chit-chat. Time to get ready for this morning's operational briefing, Orphe.
Yes, Captain Magus.
I ain't gonna lie. I thought the hype for Verissa felt pretty tame. It didn't feel crazy in comparison to like Skirk. Skirk had way more hype in comparison to Verissa. Verissa's hype was like mild at best. Okay, so we're at the street area. Holy moly. I've been seeing this on YouTube shorts. So she wears short shorts with her outfit. She got a whole baggy jacket sweater, which I ain't gonna lie. At first I wasn't really feeling her jacket before, now I'm feeling it. I'm feeling the baggy jacket. It's freaking tough. Anyway, to continue, I'm shocked that she gets to wear this. She got the short shorts with the thigh highs on, with the thigh high socks or pantyhose or whatever the freak they call them things, plus the baggy jacket. I'm not gonna hold you. I might fold and pull for Ophi or Orphis. I might pull them, even though I ain't go. Oh my goodness, I'm contemplating so hard now. I want to get my seafood salad, but at the same time, I'm being compelled to pull this character. I'm in a dilemma because I know that Idol Faction is coming soon, and I don't want to F it up. I want to have as many pulls as possible. Right now, I'm sitting on 107 pulls. Right now, currently. That's how much I'm hoarding right now. Well, let me read. Your hat was legit, though. If your wallet was deep enough to get her teams, allow to put out decent numbers. Maggots are the ritual sneaks. Gunshot dead. I'm scared because I really don't like I gave it to it. I'll go for a rerun. Rose Forden is dreaming of extra and make him think probably. I ain't about to start with you. Oh, also, we'll talk about what the thing I was asking you about today. Either after the stream or after I finish like a portion of the story. If you get, or if we also get Magus. Can I? Crap! I can't. Wait a minute. What the? I can't even view the character. That sucks. I'd be a liar if I didn't say homegirl dressed mad sexy for her military uniform. Like, she got high. Why am I only just now noticing this? Homegirl got high platform shoes on. Ma'am, you are a military work officer and you're wearing high platform shoes? Everyone else got regular shoes on, boots even. Or my girl got the platforms on. This girl is crazy. That's how you know she's confident going into a gunfight. She's not worried about falling on her ass. This is wild. Also, her tail is pretty freaking sick. Her tail being this like robotic, yet wait, is her tail robotic or fleshy? I can't tell. It looks robotic. No, it has to be robotic if she's shooting laser beams out of it. And her horns are made of metal? Oh my goodness, this entire time I thought she was like a Thyren, but now looking at her, she looks like a mad artificial Thyren. What is that stuff on the back of her head? I know it's holding up her hairstyle, but like, what the crap? Anyway, let me read. I know I'm missing something. 2 for 1 deal. I mean, that would be you get gold. Just also she makes all I don't know if you know that. Of course I don't know that yet. That's the crazy part. Y'all don't start flapping gums about spoils in the damn chat, which it is what it is at this point, right? I'm going to enjoy my progression to get to that point. Already, unfortunately, I know what happens to this fine well-dressed female specimen here. I know her fate, unfortunately, because YouTube shorts niggas don't know how to not spoiled. So maybe you should have read the chat. Maybe y'all should have been flopping your gums about it in the chat. How about that?
Mm-hmm.
So Captain Marvel, you're not going to essential. You need to swing and focus. Call him model soldier. Huh? Aren't I a model soldier? You see, you're a soldier too. If you join the scout, see, you definitely be an honorary scout. I feel like there's a memory somewhere like that. About being scouts. If I want to be taking care of Mr. Seed, I'd be honorary member. Captain, about 12 or 13 push-ups worth of time before we doing the one-handed or two. Melon read and all dismissing them. So they go good. You don't need to listen. I'm not. Let's go on yet. Anyway. Oh, Joshua. I keep saying Joshua. Jesus. Am I at that interaction you were telling me about that was a missed opportunity, or do I have to wait until we get deeper into it? This dude's arms are awesome. I love his design. Honestly, I feel like pulling deeper into it. Okay, cool. I feel like pulling Maggot / Orphe just so I can have another fire attack unit, because the damn, not only the deadly assault buff, but also the shield defense buff is like, yo, bring 2 characters who are of attack types. And I'm like, I just got done, well, I haven't finished fully building my Haramasa, but I have leveled him up to level 60, and I also have increased his crit damage. So it's like, I need me another attack unit just to take advantage of the buff, but at the same time, I'm like, I want to wait for either a ether attack unit to come out, or wait for my favorite thick bakery cop to rerun.
Good morning, everyone. Today's briefing is to discuss the tactical details for the raid on the Exaltus stronghold. Thanks to previous infiltration ops and documents from Porcelumex, we've gathered intel on several key Exaltus communication hubs within the Hollow. However, we still need more detailed intel on the exact location of their headquarters and the distribution of their personnel.
Like it squeezes you
Therefore,
dry.
before the main force advances into the Hollow to launch a full sweep, we will deploy several elite squads to their comms outposts within the Hollow for recon. The first shot of this battle will be fired by Obel. The results you achieve will be critical to the success of the operations that follow.
Leave it to me, Isolde.
Captain Magus, remember to use proper ranks during operations?
Yes, ma'am. After all these years, it's not like you don't know my bad habits.
Magus? Captain, you were the one lecturing me about that just this morning.
After all this time, we finally get to fight side by side again, Isolde. Colonel.
Ma'am, I heard for this operation, a special envoy from the city government will be assisting Obel Squad. Is that confirmed?
Yeah, Trigger was just telling me we've got a super capable and trustworthy friend coming to work with us.
Trigger is right. There will indeed be a guest from the city government joining us as a technical advisor to assist Obel Squad in the operation.
Who might that be?
Per the agreed arrangements, our guest will meet you all inside the Hollow.
Oh, I guess I should share this. Well, I think y'all noticed it the last time I streamed or when I was scrolling. No, I'm pretty sure y'all noticed it when I was scrolling through my character list. So I did get Grace on the standard banner.
The Exaltists have long plagued Wi-Fi Peninsula. Obsidian Division's mission is simple. Eliminate the source of this chaos once and for all. Their repeated failures have cost them dearly. Our task now is to eliminate the remaining stragglers and strike directly at their headquarters. We have obtained intel on multiple enemy strongholds. You will be deployed as scouts. Your objective is to investigate and pinpoint the enemy's main base. Blitz Squad will handle the frontal assault. You will also rendezvous with the technical advisor dispatched by the mayor and assist them in securing the key data. Aegis Squad, you will strike the enemy from the air, providing firepower and intel support for all units on the ground. Operation codename Blitz and Aegis. Obel Squad, gear up and get ready!
Obel Squad reporting in. We are at the target hollow.
Homegirl dashed in. Oh my goodness, she ready for a fight. Oh my, that was the, hold up. That was the cleanest character intro. Okay, that's not the cleanest character intro, but that was a really unique character intro, I'll say. Because usually they don't do character intros like that. Homegirl come running in, ready to squabble, ready to get the job done. Just straight blitzing it. Alright, I'm here to fight. Let's get it. Honestly, I want them to do more of those. Where characters just run into the fight and just stop, do their little camera angle turn, and then you get into it. I want them to do more of that. That looks awesome. Okay, let me read. Different aftershocks based on their energy and recovery. Blah, 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 blah.
Blitz Squad in position.
Aegis Squad, report your position. Do you copy?
Copy, Captain.
We're en route with the chopper. ETA 20 minutes. Landing at Blitz Squad 3 o'clock.
Primary objective, rendezvous with the mayor's envoy.
These sound like pretty important. We got Obel Squad handling this.
They're very powerful, but also a very nice person.
Save the chit chat for after the mission. Stay focused on the battle. Envoy and escort team are inside the building up ahead.
By the way, why are we meeting inside the hollow?
Captain Magus is all about action. She prefers getting to know our partners in live combat scenarios rather than listening to someone introduce them. At least, that's what Colonel Isolde said.
You're making me sound like I'm some unreasonable, clueless kid or something.
Really? I just hope the captain doesn't end up chewing out the envoy later.
Roger that.
Is it my turn to fight?
I'm not gonna lie. I think I'm enjoying her gameplay. I'm liking how it's feeling. Right, there's one thing about seeing characters gameplay, and then there's another when you just actually get to play that character gameplay, right? And I'm feeling what Orphe and Mag is putting down right now. I ain't gonna lie, I'm feeling it. I just gotta play more. I wonder if she holds. Okay, so she doesn't do anything before her basic attack. Of course, she does something when she holds the DX. Wait, what? Hold up. I love the fact that the tail almost feels like it's holding her back from getting the job done, but at the same time it's not.
We've successfully rendezvoused with the target. Now, let me take a look at Colonel Isolde's intel report. Captain Magus, this is the Special Hollow Technology Consultant, the Mayor's Special Envoy for Military Operations, as well as the...
Wait, didn't Isolde say there was only one target? How many people are we talking about here?
Oh, my bad. I should have read this earlier. How do you know I'm wife up Isolde? Like, just look at that stuff, man. Exactly. It's crazy. And you continue. After watching more of Brand's videos, she kind of reminds me of Rover, except that she's all about killing, while Rover wants to wants to handle shit peacefully. That's what you probably meant to say, but it's probably auto-corrected your stuff. Yep, this is war. That looks like a line. Have to compare it if you time her EX special properly. Okay. Magus makes Orphe lose her balance. That's why her drip is being pulled around. Yeah. And I guess that plays a role into her like clumsiness, but at the same time, it's not really her clumsiness.
You can call me Lord Phaethon. Okay, I'm kidding. I thought that might lighten the mood a little. Just call me Proxy.
So this is the amazing Miss Phaethon that Trigger and Soldier 11 were talking about. Turns out you're actually pretty down to earth.
I know who you are. You must be the infamous Phaethon they mentioned, right?
Trigger was definitely talking about the renowned Miss Phaethon.
Usually, only heroic characters are described as renowned. For villains, it would be...
If the other side is a villain, then working with them means we're on the side of villains too.
To be honest, I'm still a little uneasy about having a proxy join up with Obel Squad. I'm an old-timer who plays by the rules. No dramatic backstory, no need for wild adventures like the younger ones. So I've rarely had dealings with anyone outside the military. Especially someone from, well, the underworld, like you.
And that's another thing that make the Proxy siblings probably the most interesting out of all the Hoyo MCs of modern time, or the modern age, or whatever you want to call it, right? They are, by definition, criminals of the underground. By our definition, right? They don't look, you know, scratched up, roughed, and beaten up type stuff, right? But they are legit criminals of the underground versus the Traveler. The Traveler is well known by everybody because everyone knows what they do. They're not some underground thug. Same thing goes with the Trailblazer. Same thing goes with even Rover and Woo-Wah, right? The main character of Zenless is by far the most interesting because of their position in the story or what they are in the story.
A hero working from the dark side, protecting the city in secret. I have to admit, that sounds pretty cool.
Sure, I've heard stories of your accomplishments, but don't mistake that for me seeing you as a hero. Everyone walking the city has their own purpose, especially someone with a complicated background like you. But I hope your goals won't interfere with Obel's mission or violate the Defense Force's principles. Otherwise...
If what you call your principles are genuinely just, and your aim is to protect others, then I'd say we're on the same side.
Xingyi and Mommy Zhu let that underground pocket still slide. I ain't gonna lie, in the case of... Okay, this is one thing I didn't like about the 2.4 story. And it was the most minor thing ever, right? Is when... If you didn't pull for Zhu Yuan, right? You missed out on like important like character interaction that played a role in the 2.4 story for when she finds out and how she reacts to it, right? And she's like, "Man, why you did this to me?" type ish, right? Because apparently it's supposed to be like it was built to be like something real. It was built as a really important moment between both the Proxy and Zhu Yuan. But if you didn't have her character, you couldn't even access that stuff to be able to understand why she's feeling the way she's feeling, right? So I was kind of pissed off by that. I was like, man, that sucks. Now Xingyi already suspected, so it made sense why she let it slide.
I hope so.
Whether I'm a villain or a hero, let's keep our focus on the mission. After all, we're still deep inside the Hollow, surrounded by Exaltists.
Regardless of your position, if you get things done, that's not bad in my book.
Next, I'll briefly outline the mission objectives and explain the role that Phaethon will play in this operation. As an expert Hollow guide, or a proxy, Phaethon will use the current map intel and Hollow data to chart the most efficient route for us, Obel Squad. At the same time, we'll provide cover for Phaethon as the proxy collects hollow data and monitors the changes and activity of the miasma.
We've got plenty of trained scouts in the military. Can a proxy with no combat experience really handle such an operation?
Captain Magus, according to the intel report and squad member accounts, the proxy has combat experience working alongside Trigger and Soldier 11. Sharper, more precise, and more perceptive than any scout. That's how Soldier 11 described the proxy.
I mean, that wouldn't be considered, you know, combat ability. That's more so observation ability, right? Like, I wouldn't consider someone having more sharper, more precise, like, observation to be a strong combatant. Now, someone who has military experience in my chat can tell me otherwise.
I don't think we've ever seen anyone who's earned the approval of both Trigger and Soldier 11 outside of our own squad members.
If no other squad members or Isolde have any objections, that wraps up the mission briefing. Don't fall behind, Proxy.
Granted, I will say this. I would love the idea if the Proxy siblings learn some like basic hand-to-hand combat, because knowing that the mystics of the summit, you know, do martial arts, it just makes sense for why. Ooh, very interesting.
There are more enemies than we expected.
Aegis Squad, report your status! Aegis Squad, come in!
Oh no. Still no response.
Across the battlefield?
Electromagnetic interferences. The enemy reinforcements just keep coming.
Aegis Squad, do you copy?
Enemy reinforcements spotted to the northwest. Speed and the others should be okay.
The fastest way to get comms back is to disable the nearby jamming devices.
What? Looks like the miasma around us is getting thicker.
Ether activity is rising around us. Watch out for stronger enemies.
Flames, obey me!
A-okay.
We're circling right above the enemy, Captain.
Searching for the mission target.
I am loving this right now. Bro, I am loving what they're doing. This whole character introduction thing where they're just sliding into combat is so tough. I'm loving it. Let me read real quick. Especially since she knew, and if you done her trusted it shows she's actually a terrifying officer. She's the type to beat you first with her weapon, then question you after you wake up. It still counts combat experience with her first, with his person's face. I already knew something was a little off about Ching Yi the moment she sat there and licked up dirt off the ground with her tongue. That shit was crazy.
Aegis Squad has reached the LZ. Red Squad, do you copy? Comms seem to be jammed. Is Seed Senior's comm system still working?
No, the speaker's all buzzy with static.
Let's clear the nearby enemies first, then regroup with the Captain ASAP. I wonder if the proxy, the envoy and the Captain have met up safely.
The area's all clear now. All those annoying pests? Good riddance.
Come in, Blitz Squad. Do you copy?
Seems that annoying signal interference is still floating around in the air.
The enemy control room is just ahead. It's packed with communications gear.
Oh, wait a minute. I just realized. I'm pretty sure in the summertime event, they were talking about this whole experimental invisible tech stuff, right? Did they ever mention Seed at all in that quest? 'Cause I'm pretty sure Seed wasn't mentioned. Someone can correct me if I'm wrong. Also, something I noticed about Seed. Something I'm already noticing about Seed is that Seed is a gremlin. Homegirl is a straight up gremlin. The way she be talking sounds crazy. Shoot. She the type of chick who will kill without a second thought. I know she will.
Agent Squad, come in.
Agents reporting in. We hear you loud and clear, Captain.
We just shut down the enemy's jamming equipment.
Agent Squad, are there any ether transmission terminals inside the control room?
Roger. A new objective. Shut down the ether transmission system. Full speed ahead, Senior.
Also, I am loving her playful personality. And not just the cheeks. I can love cheeks every day of the week.
Remote support. In position.
She over here murking niggas off before I even get a chance to see them die.
Transmission system has been shut down.
Great! That cuts off the supply of miasma.
Eliminate the remaining enemies and head to the Blitz Squad has finished clearing out the remaining enemies.
Roger. Aegis Squad has successfully secured a data copy from the control room.
Bro, where's she shot from?
Excellent. That about does it for our recon objectives. Meet up at...
Those things look like coffins. They're kind of creepy.
What's a coffin?
It's a thing where people are laid to rest.
Laid to rest? Oh, you mean like Seed Senior?
Oh, sweet summer child. Seed is a sad individual. And what's crazy, I haven't even watched her her animated short or nothing like that. Unfortunately. I was gonna do a reaction to it. Got put on my reaction list. Also, I need to say this. This is what I want to say. I ain't gonna lie, I might fold and pull for Orpheus and then try my luck getting my hand on my seafood salad. But this is what I was about to say. I wish that character interactions in this game were not, or at least trust interactions, were not locked behind whether or not you had the character or not. That's how I feel about it personally. The reason I say this is because in Fate Samurai Remnant, the other game I'm playing, which I'm gonna get back to playing after, you know, I do my week of playing this, whatnot, right? In Fate Samurai Remnant, I can legitimately have any special character interaction with every playable character in the game. And that's natural because, of course, it's not a gacha game, right? It's a game that's like, oh, you can max out 100% complete the game playing it 2 times in a row, right? and it just feels nice being able to interact with these characters and have their interactions without having to pull for the character, right? And that's just like the nature of the game being a AAA game, right? So like, there's like interesting quirks about characters that you don't know about, especially for characters who don't even get like story important role, right? In the story, like Polka, for example. Polka's animated short revealed like something about her personal character, right? But none of that is mentioned in the main story. I think it's about been 2-3 months since I maxed out my Polka's trust event stuff, right? And she revealed to us why it is that she is the way that she is and has the ideology that she has, because her best friend stabbed her in the back. And she just was like, well, that's just the way it is type ish, right? Like, how many of y'all knew about that? Y'all probably didn't, because you either didn't max out the trust event, or you don't have poker on your account, right? And it was just like, man, something as interesting as that, you have to get it from a trust event if you had poker or not. For those who have her, you got it. Those who don't, you don't got it, unfortunately. Anyway, let's continue. I did all the seeds trust event. She's a little weirdo, trust me.
The unknown device. Now analyzing. Network communication structure detected.
These devices are interconnected, probably forming part of a larger equipment array. By cracking part of the data, we can locate the other devices.
Looks like Proxy's quite the skilled hacker.
You're amazing, Proxy!
You're not secretly hacking into my brain while I'm asleep, are you?
Hey, come on. I'm a professional. I have standards.
Communication structure analysis. 50% complete.
I like how messed up the area looks. Also, how was everyone's day today? Hopefully y'all had a good day today. I don't think I asked that earlier. I can talk a little bit about my day. My day, I'm not gonna lie, there was one moment in my entire day that really pissed me the F off. And hold on, I'm gonna explain before we jump into that. I know I've been yapping a lot throughout this entire stream rather than doing most of the story, but just bear with me. That's why we're doing 2 streams of the story quest. But might do 3 just in case. But peep game. Today, I was told that you gotta make sure when you get back, you have to make sure you come back from your lunch on time, because that's why you're going 5 minutes earlier before it's actually time for you to punch out for lunch, right? So I was like, okay, cool. So I got back into the break room once it was like what was it? Around 1 o'clock. 1 o'clock is the time I have to come back in for lunch after my break, for my lunch break, or when my lunch break ends, right? So I'm at the punching pad. My key card, I think my key card is about 2 years old, and now my key card is starting to fade out. It's not punching out properly, right? So I stood at that machine trying to punch out for about 3 minutes, going on 5 minutes, right? I go back. So when I go in onto the floor and I tell my team lead about it, I tell her I was sitting at that punching machine trying to punch out for like 3 to 5 minutes. She told me that she has to give me a warning because I didn't come back for my lunch break on time. And I was like, well, I couldn't do nothing about that, because if I don't punch out or punch back in, right, the boss man of the building, he gonna give me a write-up because I didn't punch out on time, because they started cracking down on these punch outs, and you have to actually punch out and not punch out on your phone, right? So they started cracking down on that. So if I don't punch out, I'm gonna get a write-up. if I come back late because I couldn't punch in properly because my car not working, I'm gonna get a write up for that too. So it's like I'm in this conundrum where it's like I can't even have it any way I want it, because both ways lead to absolute defeat, right? And I'm just like I'm telling her what happened, and she understands, but she has to give me the warning or whatever. And I'm like, okay, it's cool that it's a warning, but like I hope that she told the secondary boss man of the building that, yo, I need a new card. Because if she hasn't told him this and I'm experiencing the same thing that happened again tomorrow, then I'm not gonna take that write up. I'm gonna say I told her about this yesterday, and I'm gonna even show y'all what's going on with my keycard punch. Cause they really cause I ain't gonna lie, the boss man of the building really BS me with that whole BS about the phone call of, oh, I didn't call out and I did a no show. And it's like, I got a new phone and y'all phone number not on the new phone type shit. So it's like, they already BS me with that, giving me 2 points for that, which even has put me in a position of I got 2 points. I'm 2 points away from termination. Which, thank God, I've been steadfast on my shit and not
Those are
punching in
ether
late.
reactors made by
I've been getting to work on
Porcellumex.
time properly. So
Not gonna lie, they look pretty ominous.
Porcellumex? That's the company working with the Exaltists, right?
Not everyone in the company is bad. Hopefully.
Even if they're not all bad, Funny still played a part in this.
That might be true. But most ordinary employees were probably acting under pressure or coercion, right?
And what about you? Were you forced or pressured into becoming a proxy?
Oh, interesting. Magus is questioning the proxy on why they became a proxy illegally. Anyway, let me read. Okay, just did my daily summon again. Something on Wuhan. Okay. How just did 1 second later? That's nice. How about my day? No, about my day. And I played Aliens Dark Descent. Almost done with the game.
This is the only route Blitz Squad can take.
The mission went without a hitch. Great work, everyone.
And thanks to the envoy for all her hard work, too. You were also amazing in battle. I was just doing my duty.
Seed, you've met them before.
Yay, my flatboard squad. Well, not technically true. There's only one. There's no, you know what? Never mind, I'm wrong. Seed is the only flatboard here. The other two, they're a little bigger.
Oh, it's you, Proxy.
You're Seed, right? It's been a while. We met briefly during the Porcellumex investigation.
I remember. Oh, Seed Senior says he remembers too. Shh, he's asleep right now, so he can't talk to you himself. But according to Seed Senior, you're someone who can be trusted. Someone worth trusting.
I'm pretty sure, isn't this the voice? I'm pretty sure this is the voice actress who like tried to accuse Vic. I can't pronounce his name. The goat Vic of like being a weirdo or whatever when they were like voice acting for the Dragon Ball Super Broly movie. Pretty sure this is that voice actor, right? I could be entirely wrong. I'm gonna have to research her name again.
Well, to be honest, it was Trigger and Soldier 11 who told Seed Senior first. And then Seed Senior told me.
Seed Senior? Is that the name of your mech?
He's not a mech. Seed Senior is an intelligent construct, totally different from exoskeleton-based vehicles like mechs. You carry the same scent as me, Proxy. You must be quite knowledgeable in this field. Did you attend classes properly back in school, Proxy?
Strictly speaking, I never really went to a typical school.
Sounds like a lie.
You two have quite a unique way of talking.
The Defense Force, or rather, Obel Squad's comms channel, always seems to be tuned to a pretty unusual frequency.
Birds of a feather flock together, as they say.
The Proxy wasn't complimenting us, Soldier 11. You dummy.
Oh my goodness.
To both Seeds and Soldier 11's wavelength at the same time. I have to say, you really are something special.
I ain't gonna lie, Seed calling Soldier 11 a dummy is freaking hilarious. Oh wow. She's like, she ain't compliment us, you dumbass.
Wavelength? Are Seed and Soldier 11 intelligent constructs too?
Oh my god, Orphe, you airhead, shut up. Yeah, this squad is mentally lacking.
Still, winning over these girls might be easy. But as the commanding officer, I have to assess you with the utmost caution.
That sounds like a line that was meant for Wise, not Bell.
All right, everyone, that's enough chit-chat. Let's not forget, we're still in the middle of a battlefield here. Although we've tracked down the Exaltists' communication outpost, it seems all that's left are supplies they didn't have time to evacuate with. We came up empty on both the location of the Exaltists' main base and the research data you were looking for, Proxy.
The most efficient way to move such a large amount of supplies in a short time would be through spatial fissures. The Exaltists have been operating in Lemnian Hollow for a long time. They must have access to fissure coordinates that the Defense Force doesn't know about. But no one knows the labyrinths of hollows better than Phaethon.
Phaethon's skills are like magic. Sounds way more impressive than a carrot.
Sounds pretty mysterious. Anyway, you're confident you can catch up with them, right?
I got this.
Oh, damn.
Inside those devices, those are all sacrifices?
Feet, confirm the number of enemies.
Locking onto hostile targets. There's 8 in total.
The squad is in on it.
2, 1. Now we're all clear.
Wait, that belongs to him?
Obel Squad. All enemies eliminated.
Okay, so they wanted to Aura Farm. That's what that means. They wasn't out here trying to save lives. They wanted to Aura Farm. Oh, man. Most companies won't work with that turbo bitch.
The rambling old man is a little Seed's trophy.
The final sacrifice is about to begin.
Man, I'm in such a conflicted state. I want to pull for Seed, I want to pull for Orphe, and I want my freaking sushi. Damn.
How can swirling dust compete with a blazing fire?
Do all the Exaltists talk like this? It's really hard to understand.
Seed, make him shut up.
Foolish unbelievers!
Oh, she strangled the crap out of that nigga.
Seed Senior, you gotta be careful with how you treat prisoners.
They've done more than enough harm. Being gentle isn't exactly a priority.
Yo, what's up, Max B? This your first time being here?
What sets these Exaltists apart from typical villains is their fanatical devotion to the Creator. That often drives them to act unpredictably. Even if they act in the shadows without rhyme or reason, the miasma remains essential to them. If we follow that trail, it could very well be the weakness that brings them down.
Then welcome, Max B, since this is your first time being here. New subscriber 8 seconds ago. Good lord. I'm going to assume you either came across my YouTube short, one of my videos, or one of my mini live streams I've been doing. I've been on my live stream grind all week long. Anywho, I suggest you check through my videos that I've posted on my channel. If you haven't seen the rest of them, go scroll down through them, right? So you don't get surprised when I start talking about certain things. Anyway, welcome. I see, but I'm between Orphe and LNX banner. Oh, I see. I'm a new player? How new are you? Like, oh, I just started this week new? Or I've been playing for about 4 months new?
These so-called fanatics are nothing more than villains who treat ether as a deadly poison corrupting new Eridu, aiding and abetting its destruction. Let's see if they stay so devoted when confronted with 50 caliber high explosive rounds and military grade high energy lasers.
Calm down, Captain Magus. As vile as the Exaltists are, not every member is guilty. Many innocent civilians were deceived into joining. In other words, not every Exaltist member deserves to be met with 50 caliber high explosive rounds and military grade high energy lasers.
We've hardly caught anyone yet, and you're already defending them? I know how to throw around grand quotes too. Like no snowflake in an avalanche ever feels responsible.
Oh, damn.
You're awfully sympathetic towards these scumbags. Perhaps because you're one of them.
I'm not gonna lie. Magus is a impulsive individual who jumps on the gun. No wonder she joined. I ain't about to say that. Homegirl is trigger happy, rather. That's impulsive and trigger happy. Like, goodness gracious, girl. Like, you haven't interacted with enough Exaltist members yet to make this glaring claim that every last one deserves to get blicked down. Spin the block on them and just, like, let them have it. Like, homegirl, really crazy. Oh, you've been playing for 3 weeks? Oh, nice. Oh, Jamie, she used to get tons of roles in the past. After her BS, she only been getting a handful of roles. No one wants to touch her. Even though she won her lawsuit, everyone knows the truth and won't hire her. Really? She won that BS about the whole with Vic Mignon. I forgot how to pronounce this man's last name. I'm gonna just call him Vic. She won that lawsuit against Vic. Really? Granted, naturally, I'm glad that niggas had their eyes open when that happened. But still, the fact that she won pisses me off. If this is the same woman I'm thinking about.
Enough! Captain Magus, I'm pretty sure your remarks have already exceeded the boundaries set by Commander Isolde's temporary protocol for addressing Phaethon, specifically the section designated for Magus.
Huh? How come no one told me about it?
Don't speak harshly to your squad mates, and don't say anything that kills morale. That's what you taught us, Captain Magus.
I don't consider them a comrade. At least not yet.
Whether we're allies who can rely on each other, or simply partners with our own suspicions, let's stick to our duties, Captain Magus.
Wouldn't have it any other way, Phaethon.
There's a critical piece of intel that needs our immediate attention. What just emerged from the Obscura is a bioweapon created by the Exaltists, known as a sacrifice. These Obscura, and the factories that produce them, are scattered throughout Lemnian Hollow.
No, not just Lemnian Hollow. According to the data from Porcelumex and the intel Commander Isolde has gathered, there are a large number of Obscura placed throughout Wi-Fi Peninsula. Over 300 of them.
Oh my lord.
Over 300? Not even the entire Obsidian Division could deal with that many monsters.
The entire Obsidian Division would just end up as monster food.
We have to get this information to Command immediately. The Exaltists' actions may be far more dangerous than we had anticipated.
Oh, let me read it. Yeah, Vic's last name is fucking hard to pronounce. I won't even give you shit on that one. And yeah, she won. Keep in mind, Cali judges are effing biased AF. No, I see. Oh, what I was about to say. Crap, I was just about to say something. It was on the tip of my tongue, but I forgot. Vic Mignon. Vic Mignon. I remember being able to pronounce his name properly a couple years back, but then I just forgot how to pronounce it. Mignani?
That's not right. Although I did come across Obscura shards tainted with sacrifice energy, there's still no solid evidence to confirm that the sacrifices and Obscura are directly connected. The Obscura devices I saw in Phylum Heights didn't all carry traces of sacrifice energy either. More importantly, creating a creature as powerful as the sacrifices would require an unimaginable amount of ether. There's no way the Exaltists have access to such an immense supply of ether and miasma.
Or they would have destroyed New Eridu long ago.
Phew. Good thing the bad guys we're dealing with this time aren't that powerful. Yet.
Hey, did you two completely forget that courage is a soldier's greatest virtue?
Captain, didn't you say that kind of talk is just something generals say to sound impressive?
Oh, I just found this out. I'm scrolling to my YouTube feed while I'm also like playing the quest, obviously. I'm paying attention to everything that's being said, by the way, just to let y'all know. But I did not know people were shipping Arlecchino and Columbina. I mean, that business suit plus the freaking whole Maiden of the Moon type ish going on. I'm not gonna lie, I can see the vision. I won't act like I won't see the vision. But I didn't know people were shipping these two characters together.
The proxy has a point, but there's definitely something suspicious about the Obscura and Wi-Fi Peninsula. We need to organize thorough inspections and patrols as soon as possible. Obsidian Division has already mobilized outside Lemnian Hollow. Those Exaltist rats will soon meet their end.
A fanatic's last stand is often the most ferocious. Everyone, stay sharp and proceed with caution.
After spending over a decade in the military, I understand that all too well.
What Captain Magus meant to say was, thanks for the heads up, Proxy.
That's not what I meant!
Oh, also, thanks for the pick, Jesus. Oh, Peep Game. I was gonna watch. Okay, I know that video I posted in the Gooner category. I'm gonna start doing this. I'm gonna start doing reaction to these Gooner videos. I just want to see how it goes in terms of like people's how many views it's gonna get. I was thinking about it today. I was like, man, I keep posting these Gooner videos by this content creator. Why not just react to it and promote their content? I love their content. Why not? Oh my goodness! Holy moly! Sarah, this better become a playable character. I ain't gonna lie. She either better become a playable character or a boss. Cause even Miss Power Pants over here is doing her thing. The minute I'm gonna start a reaction to meeting our Lord. Everything for the creator. They just are. But the defense force is overwhelming numbers. We're taking heavy losses lately. With that little strength we have left, we don't need to achieve victory. Our mission is to buy time. Sacrifice. Unfortunately, but no duty. They claim the toll. As long as the overseer, the ritual, then we don't want. May the greater refine me. Blah blah blah. Also, for anyone watching the show right now, make sure to hit that like button. Thank you. Appreciate it. She's too plain to be a playable character? I don't know about all that. In terms of her looking plain, I don't know about all that, Chief. I don't think I can agree to that. Prove at the base today. Don't worry about me. Or he. Yes, farm for the picture. Save that for the album. Gotta call this when your squad is posted up for business. Now I'm thinking about it. Would Homegirl look over here? Homegirl not snap of her neck to even look this way. What if I put the camera out on you? Oh, you look this way when the camera out. Yes! It's beauty. They did you. Oh my goodness. It's so diabolical if you do not become playable. If what happened to you is what I think is going to happen to you, it's the most diabolical. This will be the second most diabolical thing they've ever done, where they create an NPC that's so cool looking or so sexy looking, and then they kill them off. They already did it with Overlord Pompey. Y'all know how I was acting like when Pompey behind hopped on the scene. Dude was a perpetual aura farmer.
All in all, the scouting mission was a success. Obel Squad took no casualties. Against our firepower, those Exaltist lunatics didn't stand a chance. It's honestly baffling how HSO and public security got completely outplayed by the Exaltists. Their actions are chaotic and lack any strategy. Though credit goes to Commander Isolde's flawless planning.
The proxy was amazing too. Just like Trigger and Soldier 11 said. And just like all those rumors on Internet.
Huh? Orphe, since when have you been visiting sketchy sites like Internet behind my back?
Help!
Calm down, Captain Magus. What you've dealt with so far are just the Exaltist scattered remnants.
I know. We already have the hollow coordinates for the Exaltist base. I'm not worried about a head-on clash. What worries me are those Obscura and the sacrifice creatures.
Leave the search for the Obscura to me and the city forces. You focus on the mission inside the Hollow. You can't just grasp at weeds. You have to dig out the roots. All this might just be a diversion by the Exaltists. By the way, Proxy, I heard your performance in the Hollow was top-notch as always. How's working with Obel? Has Captain Magus been giving you any trouble?
I'll have to think about that. I remember Captain Magus saying that Phaethon is a villain who should be dealt with using 50 caliber, high explosive rounds and military-grade high-energy lasers?
Don't go taking things out of context to make me look like the bad guy. I'm a straight shooter.
Got it. Looks like the temporary protocol for addressing Phaethon doesn't really hold much sway over Captain Magus.
It's all because I wasn't decisive enough. Please don't punish Captain Magus.
She's not the most soft-spoken, but Captain Magus and the squad have been doing their best to support me. And her military-grade high-energy laser is definitely reassuring.
All right. Without the proxy support, our operation wouldn't have gone this smoothly.
And now I know that freaking Magus is also a tsundere. So interesting. We have a clumsy, klutz, cute, yet hesitant girl who's attached to a tsundere who's a straight shooter and is impulsive. Very interesting. You got two personalities combined.
Whew. I guess this is the part where old grudges melt away and everyone makes nice.
I'm loving Orphe's design more and more as I look at her. At first I was like, I'm not feeling it. Now I'm starting to feel it.
But if you're that talented, why settle for the dishonorable role of a proxy? Why not join the military, earn a proper rank, and truly protect New Eridu?
What's so dishonorable about it? The work we do in the shadows brings us closer to the light than many of those who stand in it.
You're being a little harsh today, Captain.
Proxy. How many unqualified civilians have you led straight into danger within the Hollows? And how many shady Hollow Raiders have you guided to dirty money?
You're right, Captain Magus. The underworld does have its dark side, but a lot of people are forced into it. They have to avoid the light and just try to survive in the shadows. And this grand, respectable world you speak of, is it really filled with nothing but righteous heroes? Is your defense force really so perfect? Every single person?
You...
All right, kids, enough bickering. The only villain here is the grumpy old Isolde. You're all brave, shining heroes, okay?
Okay, well at least this can. I feel like this kind of confirms for me that Magus is younger than Isolde, or Isolde. There we go. And I need to eat something. I have not eaten anything since I came home.
Looks like the captain got shut down by Commander Isolde again.
Isolde, there we go.
Even the proxy's been lumped in with the kids. Looks like we're all in the same class now.
This concludes the briefing. Proxy, Major General Lorenz has expressed interest in meeting you. Would you mind coming with me later?
Yes, of course. Also, if Seed is being voiced by Jamie Marachi, the personality that she has, or at least as an individual, sucks, obviously. But her voice acting, it sucks that her voice acting is top notch. Cause I can't hate on her beyond her personality type in real life. Cause if she is voicing Seed, she is really bringing this character out. No, Jamie is not voicing her. Okay, never mind. Then this is a different person. I keep mixing Jamie up with another voice actor. Because both of their voices sound similar to me. That's why I keep mixing them up. Hold up, let me do a little Google research. Give me a second. Zenless Seed ENLEA. Justice Washington. That can't be true. Let me search this individual up. Justice Washington. There's no way your name is Justice. That's crazy. Your name is a concept and it's a state. Oh no, that's state, city. Yo, this AI function on Google freaking is stupid. Justice Washington is a black man with dreads. What the crap? Hold on. Let me try this again. I'll be right back. My dog's starting to act like a damn fool. BRB. Okay, I'm back. My dog over here running at the freaking patio door, barking at whoever is outside or whatever crap, or whatever cat outside. Like, oh my god. Oh. You know, when I was also still doing my Google research, and the name Flora did come up when I was searching up Homegirl. And unfortunately, this is an unfortunate spoiler. But it is what it is, twin. I gotta accept it. Morgan Laria?
The Major General wants to see me? That can't be good.
Also, at least I do know who Morgan Lare is, because I know she voice acts Panty and no, she voice acts Stalking and Panty and Stalking. Oh my. BRB. Okay, now I'm back. I don't have to put the muzzle on my dog because he keep running downstairs looking at that damn patio. And now he in the room with me. So he can stop doing that damn bargain. It's freaking 12:17 in the morning. Like, good lord.
Relax. I'll be with you.
Sir, your guests have arrived.
Colonel Isolde, I heard that, Obel Squad has already obtained the coordinates of the Exaltist headquarters.
He's a villain. I can already see it.
That's correct, sir. The recon operation was a success. However, we also discovered something unexpected. There are numerous ether reactors installed around Wi-Fi Peninsula, known as Obscura, which may pose a significant threat.
You can handle the specifics with your squad. You know I've always counted on you. Just make sure I get results.
Yes, sir.
Among all the mediocrity in the Obsidian Division, Isolde, you're the one who truly stands out. I'm really glad I found you back then.
Did he just say every other chick that's part of her squad is trash?
Someone like you shouldn't be stuck on the front lines. I'm pragmatic, but I always make sure my subordinates are treated fairly.
AKA, this nigga's a pussy who'd rather stay behind a desk than actually be out there on the front line.
This is a big opportunity, but I went to great lengths to get troops into Wi-Fi Peninsula. So this mission is one we cannot afford to fail.
You know what? Hold up. I need to go wash my hands because I got dog hair on my hands and I can't eat my Cheez-Its with his hair on my hands. Now you're back. No, don't you move. Oh, you better go find your seat. You better go find your seat. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Ah, I seem to have forgotten about our guest. Isolde, the person beside you.
This is the officially appointed Hollow Technical Advisor and the Mayor's Special Envoy for Military Operation, Bell.
Welcome to Wi-Fi Peninsula, Ambassador Bell.
I've been in Wi-Fi Peninsula for a while now. Honestly, it's more appropriate for me and Swabian Temple to be the ones welcoming the Defense Force.
Swabian Temple? Ah, Yunque Summit. Pardon my memory, I nearly forgot our guest works directly under Mayor Mayflower. Mind filling me in, Colonel Isolde? Why is one of the Mayor's personal agents, an infamous proxy, getting involved in Defense Force business?
Bell was appointed by the city as a technical advisor and envoy for Mayor Mayflower, sir. She's here to assist and oversee the Defense Force's operation.
Assist, huh? If the High Preceptor of Yunque Summit had shown up in person, perhaps I'd consider that worthy. And as for the supervision, since when does Mayflower get a say in when Obsidian Division pulls the trigger?
Sir, Bell is only here to assist Obel Squad. This has nothing to do with the main force's operations or command. All part of the agreement to keep the City Council from meddling with our military affairs in Wi-Fi Peninsula. Which, I imagine, suits you just fine?
Of course. Your arrangements are always right on point, Colonel. This whole operation is running smoothly, thanks to you. Well then, since you're the Hollow experts and personally by the Mayor, it's only right that I give you a proper welcome. Unfortunately, military secrecy is of utmost importance, so I'm afraid I can't escort Bell to the more refined venues in the city for a proper celebration, at least for now. Colonel Isolde, until this operation is over, all of Bell's external communications and movements beyond Phylum Heights must be temporarily restricted.
That's a very unique way to treat a guest.
Major General, the Mayor and Yunque Summit might not be too happy about that.
That's an order, Colonel.
Yes, sir.
The people from Porcelumix are still waiting for me in Phylum Heights. Something about a banquet to welcome the Defense Force to Wi-Fi Peninsula. Typical corporate parasites. Always know how to adapt and survive. I'm afraid I won't be able to personally entertain our guest, Isolde.
Let's go, Madam Ambassador.
That nigga was such a dickhead for no reason. Should I keep going for another hour?
Oh?
No, I'll push it for another hour. I got time.
Huh?
Yeah, these niggas not letting, nope, they ain't letting her leave. This some shit.
Captain, Proxy made it through the interrogation unscathed.
No significant change in pulse, and your face isn't too pale. Looks like you passed the test. You look so frail, Proxy. Who would have thought you had the makings of a soldier tough enough to endure enemy torture?
With you already calling me the villain, I figured I'd better get good at dodging torture.
The Major General may be tough to deal with, but interrogating the Mayor's envoy? That kind of thing doesn't happen in the Obsidian Division.
Excuse my munching. Alright. My bad, I had to check something real quick.
Temporarily restricting the Proxy's
water
movements
from
and
there?
communications. What does that mean?
It means we've got your precious faith and locked away. No way out, and no texting or calling family.
Oh, also, for anybody watching the stream, make sure you hit the like button. Thank you.
That's just so...
That's terrible.
What a shame. I never thought the legendary Proxy Faithin would end up getting caught one day.
On the plus side, at least the legendary Proxy Faithin was caught by Obel Squad. The Major General's idea of hospitality might be questionable, but for a soldier, orders are orders.
So, as much as we regret it, the legendary Proxy Faithin will have to stay put in Phylum Heights for a while.
You sure you're sorry, Captain? I'm pretty sure you were holding back a laugh just now.
Don't worry. Obel Squad and the Obsidian Division are the first line of defense against the Hollows. We'll wipe out the Exaltists faster than you'd think.
And then the Proxy will be free.
As ordered, a technician will now attach a tracker to the Proxy and temporarily block all communication functions of their electronics.
On the ankle. Oh my god.
My apologies, Proxy.
For the Obsidian Division, orders carry more weight than mountains. I don't like restricting someone's freedom like this. And I'm not exactly your biggest fan. But I hope you won't hold it against Isolde or the squad.
I may not be a soldier, but I can understand the weight orders carry for all of you. If temporarily restricting my freedom helps the operation go smoothly and keeps the people of Wi-Fi Peninsula safe, I'll gladly go along with it.
I never thought you'd show such resolve, Proxy. Don't worry. I'll keep an eye on you while you're with us.
Captain Magus keeping an eye on you? Just a heads up, she's not exactly the caring type.
Once again, Proxy, you have my apologies.
Maintenance, what the frick?
Huh?
I will say this though. I do love the fact that Oval Squad, there's still a core, the core design of them all being a part of the military is still present, while all of them look different from each other. But I will say this, Seed stands out the most with her silver white dress. Wait a minute. So, is her tail a part of her exoskeleton? I wonder if it's surgically implanted. It was made to attach two mags on it. Okay. But that means Magus could have ended up with anybody. And not just Orphe. Man, if the proxy takes any damage to their eyes, there's gonna be a wrap.
As Master's supreme assistant and a thoughtful, all-purpose AI, I would never sit back helplessly while Master's freedom is being restricted, unlike the second assistant.
I love the fact that Fairy has come back into the story, being just as sassy as before. So you can see the proxy's eye implant, LOL. Yeah, it was pretty. It was damn. It was so. What was the word I'm looking for? It was blatantly damning that how she can see it. The crazy part is, like, she must have a real knack from looking at technology and being able to spot it. Like, most niggas wouldn't even be able to tell that the proxies have an implant. Uh-oh, hold up. Give me a second. Sorry about that. Family member came home.
Fairy, you really can't stop chasing that first assistant title, can you? When will you finally understand that as her sibling, I'm irreplaceable?
All right, you two, enough arguing. I'm just the pitiful, useless captured proxy here, while you two are elite hackers, okay?
Negative. Although Master was unfortunately captured, Master remains an elite hacking expert.
Save your useless sympathy, first assistant. Luckily, not even the hollows can interfere with the HDD's unique signal, so the Defense Force's jamming is barely an inconvenience.
Still, I was the one who actually encoded the anti-jamming signal.
Which means Bell can still reach me through the HDD, and EOS's deep dive can continue as planned.
I saw some new data with my eye implants in the hollow. I need you to run some calculations. Whether or not the military's info checks out, nothing is more trustworthy than your calculations, Fairy.
Affirmative. Additionally, I've made a full copy of the military intel files that EOS and Master saw.
If the Defense Force comes knocking because you did something without permission, make sure they know Second Assistant and your Master had nothing to do with it. Anyway, leave the rest to me and Fairy Bell, just like always.
Then leave clearing out the hollow to me and Noble Squad, just like always.
The Defense Force's mission is bound to be dangerous. Be careful, Bell.
This nigga tweak him. I mean, the not breathing kind of line there. The Paris. Okay, so the squad that was with this bamboo got cooked. Nigga, what?
units, be advised. At 3 o'clock, 300 meters. A cluster of miasma. Ethereal presence confirmed. Something's off. Are those humans coming out of there? Hey, look! Someone's crawling out of the miasma! Why are they wearing Defense Force uniforms? They're coming closer. And they're armed! We're under attack! Fight back! Enemy spotted at 3 o'clock. More at 5 o'clock. Oh, is it the Exaltus troops in disguise? No, they emerged from the miasma. They're definitely not alive. What the are we seeing the dead in broad daylight?
I'm not gonna lie, it's been a hot minute since I heard these niggas curse in so long. The last time they cursed this much was back in the prologue.
Ethereal and monster, just take them down! Reporting in, we've got casualties! We've got another wave of hostiles closing in on the right! We need backup! It's just as the Overseer said! Even a miracle like resurrection is nothing for the Creator!
Who is that in the hood? Also, this is starting to feel like Star Wars Clone Wars.
Don't let joy blind you, my dear brother. Until we stand before the Creator, every miracle is just a small step toward the gate of the final domain.
Don't worry, my joy hasn't clouded my judgment, and my knowledge as a researcher remains sharp. The large-scale miasma activation experiment has already begun ahead of schedule. They'll never catch up to us on our path to the Creator.
The bamboo with 10 toes held on for just enough. Also, I like the fact that the theme of like ghosts is still playing a role in the story. Because the Spook Shack is all about like ghost-like stuff or supernatural stuff. And I'm glad that it plays a role in season 2.
The Exaltists have already figured out that we're launching a full-scale operation? So far, only Obel Squad's scouting mission involved direct combat. What that recon team ran into was likely just an unfortunate accident.
I have this sneaking suspicion. I forgot what that general's name was. I'm gonna call him L. That nigga L, he seemed like he ratted out the defense force.
But your operation was flawless, and no part of the plan was leaked. That means either the Exaltists are more perceptive than we thought, or some unit acted outside my command and carried out an unsanctioned mission.
But Lorenz handed over command of this operation to you.
So if we rule out interference from higher up, the only one who could have mobilized troops without the Colonel's approval is...
Mm-hmm. Only the Major General himself.
Looks like Colonel Isolde has it even tougher than I do when it comes to dealing with a demanding superior.
Orphe, you don't actually think I'm that difficult to deal with, do you?
At this point, arguing with my superior won't do any good.
So if we want the raid to stay on track, we'll have to strike even faster.
While I usually think you're a little too reckless, Magus, this time, I agree with you. Swift as the wind, fierce as fire, and unknowable as shadow. That's the essence of Blitz tactics. At least according to a Yunque Summit scroll. Since the enemy already knows we're coming, let's seize this rare opportunity and strike before they're ready.
Ogle Squad, gear up and get ready!
Yes, Captain Magus!
I'm about to start deploying troops to launch the offensive. Proxy, both the battlefield and the hollows can shift in an instant. Make sure you're fully prepared.
They need to get the proxy a
We
shield.
aren't as ready as we could have been. The Obsidian Division will handle the battlefield, but when it comes to the hollow, you're the only one we can count on.
Leave it to me. On my reputation as a legendary proxy and my honor as the mayor's envoy, I won't let you down. I'm counting on all of you, too. Please don't betray the trust that people have placed in the Defense Force.
Save it. We're well aware.
What the captain means is, Opal never fails a mission.
I'm only just not realizing that Orphe and Magus is kind of like Fischl and Oz and Genshin. You know what's so damning? I'm just realizing. Soldier 11 got done the dirtiest. Peep game. How is it that Soldier 11 is dressed in the most modest clothing, while Seed, Orphe, and Trigger are all dressed in a pretty provocative clothing? They did my girl Soldier 11 the dirtiest. Now, this is to say that there isn't anything sexy in modesty, right? There's nothing to say because, like, look at Isolde. Like, she's dressed pretty modest, but even she has some blatant sexiness in her modesty. Soldier doesn't, and that sucks. That's one of the missed opportunities. It's so crazy, especially the missed opportunity of Magus and Magus with Soldier 11. And it's so crazy. If Soldier 11 was supposed to be like the clone twin sister of freaking Ambi, you think they would have put a little more effort into her design wise. I mean, that's not to say her design isn't good. I mean, it's better than her beta design, blatantly. But like, man, they could have put a little more oomph in it. You feel me? How is it that Ambi gets to be sexy while Soldier 11 got to be modest? They better let me use my Soldier 11. Yo, peep game. So check this out. So I have so much ether skill, not skill. I think that ether basic skill level up stuff saved up. I got so much of that versus all them other element types, which is like crazy. But at the same time, I haven't.
The unexpected deployment of forces beyond Isolde's plan has put the Exaltists on high alert, like a startled bird ready to flee.
Like my homegirl, Nicole, I haven't even leveled up Nicole like that, at least on her basic skills. I haven't leveled up much of them. But like, I got so much of that backup stuff like poured in by the amount of times I logged in back in like for the first year of the game. And now like I done maxed out my Nicole's, I think her burst to level 12 or 16 already, or I'm at level 15, not 16, because you gotta do some essential crap. But like I'm on my steady grind in Zenless.
We can't risk the Exaltist core members escaping right under our noses. We have to strike quickly and hit their key bases.
Based on the intelligence we have, the target's stronghold in this operation is very likely the Exaltist's main base.
I'm not usually one to spoil the mood, but from what I've seen of the Exaltists, they're not that easy to pin down. Which raises the question, can we really trust the intel from the Defense Force?
You really know your way around intelligence and information warfare, Proxy. But it's Isolde's strategy and intel that have been key to the Defense Force's success so far. I understand your concerns, but I've no reason to doubt the reliability of Isolde's intel.
Captain Magus, you sure have a lot of trust in Commander Isolde, don't you?
That's because Captain Magus and Commander Isolde were comrades in arms. They fought side by side years ago.
Technically, fighting side by side isn't exactly accurate. But yes, Isolde and I go way back. She's a comrade, a senior, and my commanding officer. In fact, Ogle Squad itself wouldn't exist without Isolde's support and guidance. If I can't trust Isolde, then there might not be anyone left in Obsidian Division I can trust.
I understand. So please believe me, when I'm acting as your proxy, my one and only goal is to lead you all to where you're meant to be.
Also, I've been doing the crap, this is a stack lined up. I don't want to change it now. Oh, well, I can do this though. Can I not check their abilities? Damn. Okay, let's read this. Okay, when she has a stun or support character, aftershock damage by agents with zeroed ignores. What is it? 25%. Well, okay, so what is this zeroed thing? Agents with zeroed in ignores 25% of defense. No, this has to be Orphe's thing. Orphe must have this zero thing. So this zero thing must transfer to the other members of her squad then. I would have to assume. Yeah, they should have added more stipulations to Seed's additional ability thing. Instead of being like, oh, if there's another attack unit, it should have been either another attack unit or another support unit. Or something. Or a defense unit even. That's what they should have done. It's crazy. So many people are complaining about about Seed. No one complains about Orphe right now. Well, that's until Orphe comes out though. It's the gauge you built up, the laser move you do with Magus is a part of it. Oh, okay, perfect.
Scouting? All clear.
You know, Orphe, she got that klutzy girl type vibe to her, but she's also the sexiest female character of the friend group. That's the vibe she's giving me.
The Defense Force people are here.
Yeah. Who goes there? Petty thugs, blocking the way to the Creator.
Get easy.
The Creator will not forgive them. Our sacrifice will pave the way for our Master's return.
Get behind me. Count on me. I'll warm up your mat. Keep your balance,
Initiating devastating strike!
Reporting in. I'll pierce right through. The melody of combat. Oops, I can't really control my strength. Show no mercy.
Divine punishment.
Which unit are you in? According to Commander Isolde's orders, aside from Obel Squad, there shouldn't be any other squads assigned to raid this base.
Isolde may be the acting commander for this op, but our squad reports to Major General Lorenz.
So, these idiots are the ones who alerted the Exaltists to our plan. And it was all under orders from the Major General?
Mind your tone. The Major General sent us because he was worried you wouldn't be able to handle this alone. We're here to support the operation.
Support the operation? We were just out there fighting alone as a single squad.
That's right, and we really do appreciate it. Without you taking the brunt of the Exaltists' attention, we couldn't have made it to their headquarters from the flank so smoothly. We have to apologize. We accidentally beat you to it and ended up taking the credit for wiping out the Exaltists' main base.
This nigga is lying. I can feel it.
Credit? That's meaningless. Is this really the attitude of new recruits in Obsidian Division these days?
Acting all high and mighty. You're just a gun. Do you really think yourself so important?
Oh, this nigga talking crazy.
I may be a rookie, but at least I'm not a washed-up old dog like you.
Watch it! The captain has given everything to protect the city. You don't deserve to...
It's okay, Orphe. As long as they really did take out the Exaltists, then they've helped safeguard New Eridu, which makes them our comrades.
Even among comrades, there are plenty of annoying ones. If you ask me, we should just take this guy away and cover it up as an accident caused by an Exaltist attack.
Hey, are you threatening me?
Yeah,
Stay focused, soldier. Answer me. Has the Exaltist base been completely cleared?
I mean, if they want to put this nigga in the body bag and hide him, they can get it done. No question.
Several preachers took advantage of the chaos to escape. We had other orders to carry out, so we didn't have time to pursue them while clearing the base.
Other orders? What could be more important than wiping out the Exaltists?
Bunch of fools. We can't even handle something this simple properly. Obel soldiers, let's move out. Once again, it's up to us to clean up after these fools. Obel, gear up and get ready.
Yes, Captain Magus.
I've been on standby for a long time.
The Exaltists are fleeing in all directions.
Second-rate troops sure are surprisingly good at messing things up. Who would ever call this an ambush? We've already failed half of the mission's objective.
Oh?
Okay. So what were they fighting? If they didn't die protecting the city, then what did they die doing? Because before, when I did Trigger Story Quest, they were like, yo, they couldn't risk, you know, allocating funds, or not funds, but resources to help support the squads in the Hollow trying to fight off the disaster. You will know later it's effed up, by the way. Oh man, it's time for a certified crash out. That's what that means.
Kind of fight Obel Squad's been waiting for. Keep your balance, Orphe!
Everything is moving along smoothly, Mr. Lucro.
We'll be counting on you again this time.
The squad walks in.
Major General Lorenz, you're here in the Hollow. In person?
You're the squad Isolde spoke so highly of. Codename Obel, wasn't it? This is quite a surprise. You arrived even faster than I expected. It's just as Colonel Isolde said. You're quite a capable squad.
Given that you're leading this entire operation, I'd expect you to be at the command post. And the person with you is...
You must be Mr. Lucro. We met briefly at the Porcelumic Safety Inspection Reception Banquet.
A reception banquet? For a safety inspection? That makes no sense.
This, gun certainly has a blunt matter of speech. Anyway, we are acquainted from the banquet, aren't we? Also involved with the Obsidian Division, I see. For someone so young, you must have made quite the impact with the military.
Not so, Mr. Lucro. This young lady is the mayor's envoy, specially sent by the kind-hearted Mr. Mayflower to oversee our work.
I'm just doing my duty. Please, the title of envoy is a bit too much. I feel like it's a little too high and mighty.
So you're a distinguished guest from city administration. My apologies. Please excuse the poor welcome.
So, what brings you here, Major General, Mr. Lucro, and these troops who've been acting without Colonel Isolde's orders?
Yo, make sure y'all hit that like button for your boy. Thank you, appreciate it. Let's continue.
My troops and I have our reasons for being here. You're a veteran, Captain Magus. Even if you don't fully grasp what overstepping means, you should at least know not to ask about classified military matters. Mind your tongue, Captain. After all, besides your sharp tongue, there's not much else you have left.
Major General, shouldn't we be going? Staying too long in areas with high ether activity isn't good for my health.
You're right, Mr. Lucro.
These niggas were up to something.
Aside from that clerk I met at the Special Military Affairs desk, these are honestly the two most annoying people I've ever had to listen to. Sorry, Captain Magus. It was wrong of me to speak disrespectfully about a commanding officer.
Screw all that, nigga. I've been talking mad spicy. I've been like, man, these niggas doing the most out here. Yeah, talk spicy. Don't really care about no freaking respect. Not in this moment. They don't deserve it.
I'll let it slide this time, Morphe. If I weren't afraid of getting you all tried at a military tribunal, I'd have turned every curse word into high-energy laser blasts right at their faces.
By the way, fun fact, Magus has a small tie and a hat.
This place is not only a key Exaltus stronghold, but also one of their major research facilities.
Oh my god, don't tell me I'm just not noticing that hat on her head. I'm just not noticing that she got a hat on her head. Oh my goodness. Wear her up. Not only her, but I didn't even notice that Orphe had a hat on either. That's crazy.
One of Porcelumix's executives previously worked with the Exaltists. Many of their facilities were originally Porcelumix's assets as well. And now under Lucro's lead, Porcelumix has formed ties with the Defense Force. It's clear why they're here.
You're making my head spin. Isn't it just those two plotting how to profit?
Goodness, Commander Lorenz is such a bad person.
Orphe is still caught up in that naive teenage mindset of seeing the world in just good and bad.
Goodness, Orphe. You really are a fool. But I can't say you're wrong this time. They chose to meet in the Hollow, likely to stay under the radar. Either way, Obol's mission continues. Everyone, we keep pursuing the escaping Exaltists.
Yes, Captain Magus.
Oh, damn. Great Orchard Defense Force took the bait just as planned, and they're feeling pretty proud of themselves. Perfect. They wasted enough from a means to destruction, and that foolish thinks he's already claimed enough victories. They won't be throwing me into force as anymore. Though the price was nothing more than a few unnecessary sacrifices. They died for their faith, Overseer. I'm not gonna lie, this ether stuff, having the ability to turn people into this is so wicked. Like, this person, the Overseer looks so blatantly demonic, like some Jeepers Creepers level stuff. Huge help. Soldiers fighting soldiers. It's cool. Novel Rock. Meborok? Still. You and I would be willing to give our lives. Really, I think we really the purpose. So then honest with the Overseer. I know you have other intentions, but you still have it, won't you? Great Overseer. I wandered into confusion along this path more than once, but the whispers are true without a doubt. Once I've achieved my goal, I'll open the path to the Creator for you, which means your sacrifice and mine are justified. But faith then is where the defenses are not the real handful, not the type to let things go easily. And that the squad of theirs has been a serious thorn in our side. I've noticed that youngster may be an unexpected variable, but I've already set the course for how their tale unfolds. Don't back them into a corner unless you have to. Your arrangements are reasonable. May the Creator refine us. Actually, that's the Creator's power, which is why Mavrock is able to do what it's doing. I ain't gonna lie. I still speculate that this whole ether stuff has to be some alien life form.
Huh?
These niggas are only focused about, oh, we got a victory. These niggas only care about getting the credit. They don't care about the fact that, oh, the job got done. These niggas care about, oh man, finally we got the credit and we're clapping our hands and whatnot. Okay, you have some righteousness in your heart. Okay. It's this cornball.
Ah.
Nigga walking around with a cane. Hold up, let me see what my dog doing. Okay, so I think this would be a good spot to stop at because it's already 1:11. That stuff's gonna end at 1 o'clock. So I think this is a good point to stop at because then when I get back on it tomorrow, we get this major reveal and it's gonna be some shocker that incites a valid crash out of me. So yeah. Let's do this. Picture time. Ladies. Oh, so cute. Anyway. Like, sub, turn on notification bell. All that dandy stuff. Join the YouTube community Discord if you are new here. Go check out my reaction videos and my yapping topic videos that, you know, discuss certain topics that's going on related to these gotcha games and whatnot. And I'll see y'all in the next stream. Anything else y'all need to tell me in the YouTube community Discord. I was gonna talk to Chip about that thing, but I'm not gonna do it tonight. Not tonight. I'm gonna go straight back to sleep so I can get my full sleep in. I gotta find a better day to talk about it where it's just blatant free time. I probably Saturdays, probably Sunday. I just want to go 3 days. Anyway. See y'all later. Good night. Peace. And hopefully by tomorrow I would have made a better thumbnail for this story quest. Alright, bye.